हेलो। गाइस मेरी आवाज आ रही गाइस? आ रही है मुझे बता दो गाइस, है ना?
Getting my point. This part is clear to all of you. How this generative model is different from this discriminative model. Discriminative model is a classical model, like supervised learning.
हाँ। अरे आलो ना। अरे, उधर। अरे यार आज थोडं बसलेलं कामाला. एक काम कर ना. पण अर्धा पाऊण तास थांब ना. हा. भेटेल आपण ते. मला ते एक्सचेंज करायला जायचं मग डीमार्टला बघू आपण काही पैसे कमी केले.
learning, supervised learning, right? So here we are having
Maru
particular data, and on top of that data, they have like as I told you, they have performed for text transformer, and it was created by the Google. Now Megatron was also there. So Megatron actually it was created by the Nvidia. Now M2M was there. So it was the part of the Facebook.
Hello.
Research. So there were many. There was the like many model actually. Okay, and this was a milestone in this in terms of this large language model. Now over here, GPT, XLM, T5, they are transformer one only. Now, if you will see in the next slide, so I have categorized this thing. So they are using a base architecture as a transformer one only. But in that, you find out some of the model are using an encoder and some of the model are using a decoder. And some of the model are using both encoder and decoder. Now here I have categorized this particular thing that this is the model like BERT, Roberta, XLM, Albert, Electra, DBERTA. So these are the model. They are just using the encoder only. And if we are talking about this decoder, if we are talking about the GPT, GPT-2, GPT-3, GPT-Neo, or like the entire family of the GPT, so they are using this decoder. So we have a two segment of the transformer architecture. Few models they are using an encoder side, encoder part, and few models basically they are using a decoder. And here, guys, you will find out some model which are using both encoder as well as decoder. So this T5, BART, M2M100, Big Bird. So these are the model actually they are using both encoder and decoder. In the transformer architecture, if you find out, we have a two segment. So this is this segment basically. This one is called encoder segment, and this particular segment this is called a decoder segment. So here, like I think you got to know the idea that this is what this is a like transform. This is an encoder segment, and this is what this is the decoder segment. And this model, this T5, BART, M2M, and Big Bird, they are using both. And we have other models as well. I just written this couple of name over here. Now, apart from this, you will find out some OpenAI based model, OpenAI based LLM model. So GPT-4 is there, GPT 3.5 is there, GPT base is there, DALL-E, Whisper, embeddings. Okay, so these are the different model which you will find out over the OpenAI website itself. And here, definitely GPT is one of the prestigious model, or this is one of the very important model which people are using nowadays for creating their like applications and all. And it can perform any sort of a task. related to a generation. Okay, now over here, this is the OpenAI based model which I have written. Now, apart from this, you will find out other open source model. So this is the model from the OpenAI side. So if you are going to hit this model, so definitely OpenAI is going to charge you regarding the tokens, regarding the regarding like how many tokens and all, whatever you are using. According to that, it is going to charge you. But here we have some couple of open source models as well, and I have written the name like Bloom, Llama 2, Palm, Falcon, Cloudera, MPT, okay, Stable LM, and so on. We have a various model, various open source model, and yes, but I will show you that how you can use this particular model if you are going to create your application. So definitely, I will let you know. I will show you that how you can utilize this model as well. I will show you the use of the Falcon. I will show you the use of the Llama 2. If you don't want to use this GPT, GPT 3.5, GPT 3.5 Turbo, I will show you the use of this Llama and this Falcon and some other open source model as well. I think you are getting my point. Now here, if we are talking about what can LLM be used for, so if we are talking about LLM, that what it can do, so it can we can use this LLM for any sort of a task like classification, text generation, summarization, chatbot question answering, or maybe speech recognition, speech identification, spelling corrector. So this LLM actually, if we are talking about this LLM, so first of all, it's a model, it's a large model, it's a language model, and it's a large model. It's a large language model. And what is what we can do by using this large language model? We can generate the data. Okay, it can identify the pattern of the data. It is having that that much of capacity, so it can identify the pattern from the data. And by using those patterns, we can perform a various amount of tasks. Okay, that's why this LLM is too much powerful. And here we can use this LLM for any sort of a task. And yes, we know about this and already I have like explain you this thing. I hope this introduction is clear to all of you. Now coming to this prompt design. So prompt design and all, definitely I will talk about it once I will come to this OpenAI API. There we'll try to hit the different models of the OpenAI, and we have a different type of prompts. So as of now, you can think that the prompt is nothing. Whatever input we are passing to the model, that is called input prompt, and whatever output we are getting from the model itself, that is called output prompt. And here, how ChatGPT was trained. So generative pre-training, full supervised fine-tuning, and this reinforcement learning. There was 3 steps which I mentioned. So I will be talking about this also, and not in today's session. In the next session, I'll be talking about this how ChatGPT and all it was trained. Okay. Now what I can do. So over here, guys, I think we should conclude the session. So how was the session? Please do let me know in the chat. It was good, bad, or what so. Did you understood everything? Did you understand everything? Whatever I have explained you regarding this LLM and this generative AI, the complete introduction. Because I want that before starting with any sort of a practical, the basics should be clear. Everything. Did you understand? Amazing, great. How should you close the topic? Yes. Fine. If you have any doubt, and also you can ask me, I will try to answer for that. Now, before concluding, before concluding the session, let me show you a few more things over here. So, see, here, first of all, what you need to do, first of all, you need to go through the OpenAI, and you need to generate the OpenAI API and all. So that basically, don't worry, I will show you while I will be doing a practical and all. So you need to at least you need to create an account, and you need to log in it over here. So once you will log in, guys, here you will get 2 options. First is ChatGPT, and the second is API. Just go through with this API and generate this API key. Generate the API key from here. Don't worry, in the next session, in the next class, again, I will show you this thing. And here, actually, we have a different model. So let me show you those model, and whatever open source model and all is there. So you will find out over the Hugging Face. So let me show you the Hugging Face models, Hugging Face Hub, and here you will find out the model hub. So guys, here actually we have a model hub. Just a second. Yeah, models. Now you will find out a different type of model. See, these are the models which is open source, and you'll find a complete description. Let's say this, if we are talking about this Orca 2. So this updated 12 days ago, and it's a recent LLM model which has been published by the Microsoft. Now over here you can see, so you will find out the complete description or complete detail regarding this model, and how to use it, and each and everything. Basically, definitely we'll talk about it. Now for what all tasks basically we can use it. Okay, so according to that also you can select the model. So just go through with the Hugging Face models, and there you will find out many different models. Okay, and yes, for sure, OpenAI is also having a different LLM model. So we'll talk about that. We'll try to understand the concept of this. We'll try to understand this assistant actually, and we'll try to understand the chat actually. So what is this, and how to use it? How to use this chat option and this assistant option. And here, if you will go inside the documentation, so you will find out the different models over here. This GPT, GPT 3.5, DALL-E, TTS, Whisper, embedding, moderation, GPT Base, GPT 3, right? Different models we have. And apart from that, you can find out the different tasks. According to that also, they have given you the models, so text generation. So they have given you the complete code and all. So just try to visit it, just try to go through it by yourself. Now we have other platform as well. So if you are not going to use the maybe chat, if you don't want to use this GPT and also, here I can show you one more option. So AI21. Okay, so AI21 Labs, AI21 Labs. So this is the recently I figured it out. Actually, this is the like alternative of the GPT. So we'll talk about this also. If you don't want to pay to this, if you don't want to pay for the GPT, so you can use this AI21 Lab, and it will give you the like a one model, one LLM model. So you can use it freely. Actually, it gives you the $90 credit. So yes, I will show you how you can use this AI21 Lab. So let me show you the documentation and let me show you the models as well. So here model basically which is there. So Jurassic 2 is a model and it's like a pretty amazing model. And yes, definitely I'll be talking about it. And along with that, the applications of it, which is very much required, that for what all tasks we can use it, whether if you are going to create a chatbot, or maybe if you are going to do a question answering or text generation or like sentiment analysis, for what type of task we should use it and how to design a prompt and all regarding the specific task. Got it? So we'll talk about this also. So yes, many things there, and definitely like from tomorrow onwards, I'm going to start from the OpenAI LangChain, and step by step I will come to the different models and all. So I hope guys this is clear. Yes, practical implementation will be there, don't worry. Yes, regard to, yes, all the topic will be covered in the upcoming session, all the discussed topic and all. Yes, definitely this will be available in the dashboard. You can go dashboard, this video, along with the video you will find out the assignment, you will find out the quizzes regarding the particular topic. Fine, I think we can conclude the session now. This generative AI and LLM are also used in computer vision based project. So in computer vision based project, we have a like others model, we have a different models because the task is different over there. So the task wise, we are talking about the computer vision related tasks like object detection, object segmentation, tracking, OCR, object classification, and for that we have a different model, and definitely we can use the transfer learning or fine tuning over there. Now by using this LLM, this LLM is for the like a different task. It is related to the language related task. It is on detection or a segment or tracking. It is not related to that particular task. It is related to the language related task. And here, see, let me show you one more paper, one more research paper. So here I can show you this ULM fit. Now, see, so just try to go through with this particular paper, Universal Language Model Fine Tuning for Text Classification. Now here in this particular paper, you will find out that, see, this if you know the deep learning, so in the deep learning, we have two major concepts. So the one concept is called transfer learning. Transfer learning. The second concept is called fine tuning. Transfer learning means what? So you are transferring the information from one state to another state. Okay, or like I can give you a very simple example for that. Let's say you know like how to write the cycle. So for you if you know how to write the cycle, definitely you can use that information and you can write the motorcycle also. So that is the same thing basically which we do inside the transfer learning. Let's say we have trained the model, let's say we are talking about the computer vision. So inside that you'll find out we have various tasks like detection, classification, tracking, and all. So let's talk about the model. Let's say YOLO. So or we have other model also like faster RCN and RCN and all, SSD and all, like a different model related to a detection. So the model already has been trained on some sort of data, some amount of data, on some benchmark data. So by using that particular information, we can like perform the detection and all for our specific task. If we are not able to do it, then definitely I will fine tune my model. But how we can use the same thing in NLP? Because in NLP actually we have a task. The task is very specified. We have a specific task. Let's say we are talking about. If we are talking about a task, let's say NER, name entity recognition, or let's say we are talking about a task, let's say language translation, or maybe sentiment analysis. So these are the specific tasks. Specific task means regarding to the specific topic. Let's say if I want to do a sentiment analysis, so not for the entire data, whatever there in the world, for the specific, let's say for the Twitter data only, means whatever tweets and all we are getting. Now, if we are giving any other data, any other like a task related data, so it won't be able to perform that. So actually in this particular paper you will find out that how we can use this language model for like for the universal task, and there only this LLMs comes into a picture. This LLM actually came from the language model itself. Okay, because we are training this language model on a huge amount of data. That is why it is called LLM, large language model, because we have trained this data on a huge amount of this model on a huge amount of data. Got it? So here in this particular paper, they have like shown you that how to use this transfer learning, because before 2018 actually we were using this transfer learning in the computer vision only, in the in a different tasks of the computer, like object detection or segmentation. You will find out the imaginary data. So on top of that data, we have trained like a Berry model, and directly like BGG, RSNet and all, and directly we are using those particular model for our other tasks. So here, if we are talking about the NLP, so we are not able to do it. before this transformer and all. So actually, see, we got a transformer, we got this particular concept, like how we can use this transfer learning and all in the like NLP field. So this two concepts came together, transfer learning and the architecture like transformer, self potential and all. And from there itself, this LLM came into the picture. LLM is large language model which has been trained on a huge amount of data, which is able to perform the transfer learning, and we can do it. We can fine tune it also. And the main the main or the main role of the LLM is what? It is able to generate a text generation. Got it? So fine, I think we are done with the session now. So rest of the thing we'll try to discuss in the tomorrow session, and we'll try to more focus on the practical side. So all the recordings and all, it will be up on a dashboard. And yeah, that is it. Yeah, so I think we can start with the session now. So yeah, welcome again. So you all are welcome in this AI community session. Yesterday we have started this generative AI community session where we have discussed about the generative AI. So there I have given you the introduction related to the generative AI and large language models. And here you can find out the video. So this is the dashboard.
आई ते मग देऊ नको